It's a joy to have you once more on African Free Press Television for the news at dusk. My name is Leo Keta with the news updates. 24 hours before he's expected to announce a new set of ministers, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has sacked all permanent secretaries. In the absence of ministers since his inauguration on May 29th, the permanent secretaries have coordinated the affairs of the federal government ministries. President Buhari held periodic meetings with them and traveled with some of them on his foreign trips. The sack was broken to them this afternoon after a meeting held at the villa between the president and all the permanent secretaries. Alongside the president at the meeting were the chief of staff to the president, Abba Kyari, and the head of civil service of the federation. It was gathered that no fewer than 17 of the permanent secretaries were affected. And the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, has granted bail to a former Benue State Governor, Gabriel Susun, who, alongside a former Commissioner of Finance in the state, are standing trial for alleged mismanagement of over 3.1 billion naira belonging to Benue State. The court granted them bail in the sum of 100 million naira each and one surety each, who shall not be less than a director, a grade level 12 of the civil service in the federal, state or local governments of Nigeria. And Senate President Bukola Saraki has described the death of the acting clerk to the Senate, Mr. Adedotu Durojaye, as a colossal loss, adding that the deceased was a civil servant of repute. Saraki, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Yusuf Olaniyono, lamented that the late Durojaye passed on at a time when his experience was needed to move the 8th State Senate to the next level. He also noted that the Lagos-born civil servant served selflessly and was dutiful in his contributions to the cause of national development. Meanwhile, indications have emerged that the MTN Group will soon call for the resignation of some management staff of its Nigerian subsidiary over the $5.2 billion fine imposed on it by the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC. Credible sources involved in the matter confided to newsmen that the company have reached advanced negotiations with the NCC about reducing the fine, had taken a decision to sack the management team of the company. According to the sources, the MTN Nigeria Chief Executive, Mr. Michael Ikpoki, and other principal management officers would vacate their seats for others to clean up the mess. And anxieties has engulfed the House of Representatives following the perceived impeachment threat to the seat of the Speaker of the House, Honorable Yakubu Dogara. A huge fracas had broken out following Dogara's allocation of substantial number of committee headships to the Minority People's Democratic Party, PDP. The composition of the headships of the 96 House committees, which some APC members said favored the opposition PDP, has apparently reignited crisis in the House. Candidates of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Abubakar Audu, and 15 other parties walked out on the governorship debate that was organized by the Coalition for Popular Participation and Credible Election in Kogi State, COPEC. The coalition is made up of the Justice, Development and Peace Commission of Ida and Local Diocese of the Catholic Church, Council of Ulamas, the correspondent chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, and the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN. In his opening remarks, the coordinator of the coalition, Reverend Father Leonard Onu Odemeja, indicated that the debate was an opportunity for the candidates to interface with the electorate in a manner that the common man can have a platform to hold his leader accountable on promises made. Reverend Father Odumeja said despite the belief that election debates are not new, many people were also increasingly getting aware of it. And the second batch of the Nigerian military contingent to the African Union Standby Force have returned from training in South Africa. The contingent, comprising 41 soldiers and officers of the Nigerian Army, Navy and the Air Force, arrived at the Nnamdi Azikiwe airport with assurance of a prepared African Union force to combat insecurity in the continent. According to Navy Commodore Uche Onya, who received the Nigerian contingent, the effort is to operationalize the African Union resolution of 2013 to establish a standby African Union force that will respond to security emergencies in the continent. And a federal appeal court has blocked measures announced by United States President Barack Obama that gave work permits and deportation protection to about 4 million undocumented migrants. Obama issued decrees in November 2014 allowing people who illegally immigrated to the United States but whose children are legal residents to remain in the country while their legal status is resolved and be allowed to work. And in sports, FIFA World Player of the Year Cristiano Ronaldo has premiered his personal portrait film Ronaldo in London. Ronaldo reunited with his former Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson on the red carpet, which also saw a late arrival from Chelsea manager Jose Mourinho, who managed Ronaldo during his 3-year coaching career at the Real Madrid Football Club. Posing with a line of fans, Ronaldo sought to break a selfie record upon arrival and was also awarded certificates for other Guinness World Records he had, including most liked person on Facebook. His agent and close friend Jorge Mendes also said that the documentary film was for Ronaldo's millions of fans who will now get a chance to see the real Cristiano. And that's the news for you on African Free Press Television. For more stories, please do visit our website at www.africanfreepress.com. Follow us on Twitter at African Free Press, like our Facebook page at africanfreepress.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at African Free Press. From me, Leo Oketa, this is the news as edited by Chiadiko Vitasie. Do have a lovely evening.